Hi, in the last video, we have seen how we can enter the data into the structure, okay, and also how to display it. So we have taken an example of student and we have stored, four different type of information, name, registration number, age, and section, okay. And we have declared and we have used the structure variable S1 and S2. And S2, S1 and S2, what we have done is that we have insert the data, okay, up to two students, and then we have display it, okay. So now in this particular video we'll see how we can use this using a pointer, right? So typically here now we have s1 and s2 as the variable, okay. Now what I will do, I will put this as a pointer. So we have star s1, okay, and star s2. So star s1, so s1 is a pointer pointing to, okay, structs, sorry, s1 is a pointer who is of type, structs student, okay. So now whenever I will be entering a data, okay, I will be using this s1, okay, pointer to access the name and all, okay, right? So now as you have seen, whenever we are using structure variable, we use the dot operator, right? But whenever you use the pointer, you will be using the indirection operator. So I will put it something like here, like this, okay. Yes, right. So this is the indirect operator. So similarly, I will put a registration, not a dot operator, indirect operator, okay. Here also I will put the indirect operator, okay. And here also I will be putting the indirect operator, okay. Yes, so now we using this pointer s1. What is the type of this pointer? Is that struct student, okay. Like we have seen pointer in integer pointer, float pointer, double pointer. Now we have a pointer of type structure. And what type of structure? That is the student, right? Okay. And using this s1, I'm storing the name, the registration number, and how to access it with this indirection operator, okay. Now similarly I will store the details of the second student, okay. So here also say the same. Yes. Here also I will put the same thing. Okay. And here also the same thing. Yes. Now for the second student, I have also stored the data. Now here, how will access is simple. S1, okay, name, S1, registration number, okay, S1, age, and S1 section. Okay. Similarly, we have it for S2, then S2 registration, then S2 age, and S2 section, okay. So let me save it, okay. So I'm again repeating. So already this particular structure which we have discussed in the last section. So I have defined a structure of student with name, registration of age, and section, okay. Last we have seen that we are using structure variable. Now we are using pointer. So I declare a pointer s1, okay, of type struct student, and another pointer s2 as struct student. Now I will be using s1 in order to store the value and display it, right? So what I will be using, I'm not using the dot operator. Dot operator is when it is only a single, structure variable. Now it is a pointer, so we will be indirection operator, right? So this is the operator that we are using, okay, for storing the name of the first student. Similarly, we store the details, the details of first students, then the details of the second student, and then we have displayed it, the name, right? And for display also we have used this, s1 name, s1 registration number, the indirection operator that we have used. Similarly we have done for s2 also, right? So let us now execute this program. Okay. Oh, there is a dot operator left out here. Okay, save, again execute, done. So what I will put, first name, okay, Kupesh. Okay, oh, fine. What happened? Okay, so I have put ampersand. Okay, let me check. What is one? Okay, so let me execute. If I give Bhupesh, yes, it is not coming. Okay, so can anybody tell me why it is not coming? See, we have declared this pointer. Okay. Now this pointer should point to some, this is a pointer of type struct student. But where is the struct student, that variable itself? That we have not assigned, because we have to assign the address, then only it will go into work, right? So that means what I will do here, okay, so let me put here, okay, comma, something like, ss1, okay, comma, ss2, okay, yes. And then what I will going to do is that I will put here s1 equal to ampersand of s2, okay, oh sorry, ss1 comma, and s2 equal to ampersand of ss12, okay, yes. Now I have these two structure, okay, and I'm storing the address of these two structure in this pointer s1 and s2. Now I will be accessing this structure using this pointer. Yes, that is what the concept is. So I missed out that. Okay, so the struct I just declared a pointer. Okay, but the pointer should point to some, struct variable itself, right? Yes. So it is storing the address of the struct variable. Otherwise, where it will going to point, right? Because it has to point to somewhere. Yes. So it is pointing to this particular structure variable ss1, and s2 is pointing to this particular variable ss12. Okay. Now it will going to work. Like save. Okay. So I put Bhupesh. Yes. Now registration. See, it is working. 24 section genius. Okay, similarly Ramesh. Okay, then 1102. Okay, age is 25 and section is SMAR smart. Okay, now let me, yes, now I got the details. The name of the student is Rupesh, registration number is 1102, age is 24, section is genius. Similarly, I got for the second student, the name of the student is Ramesh, registration number is 1102 and age is 25, section is smart. Yes, so I got the entire, details itself, right? So again I'm repeating it. So it is that I have declared the structure, okay, student, yes. Then I created one pointer called s1 and s2, okay, and I created two structure variable ss1 and ss12, okay, and I stored the address of ss1, okay, right, sorry, or as the pointer s1 is pointing to ss1, okay. So this is how we are doing it, ampersand ss1, right? We are storing the address, okay, ss1. So now ss1 is pointing to s1 is pointing to ss1. Okay, let me again, this s1 is a pointer, okay, and ss1 is that structure variable. So I store the address of the structure variable, okay, and then now s1 is pointing to ss1. Similarly, s2 is pointing to ss12, right? And how we're going to store same, right? Ampersand, but the operator that we're using is indirection operator, right? So this is the indirection operator there. So I've stored the details of the first, student itself using this pointer, and the details of the second student using this s2 pointer, and then simply I displayed the result. Okay, s1 name, s1 registration number, s1 is s1 section itself, and s2 name, s2 registration number, s2 section. So when I was executing it, you can see that, firstly it was not coming because I simply declared the pointer, yes, but I was not assigning this pointer, right? Okay, now in this next I have assigned this pointer. Now this s1 is pointing to ss1, okay, right, and s2 is pointing to ss12. Now see, this ss1 is also of type struct student, right? Yes, and ss12 is also of type struct student, right? That is the reason why ss1 is storing the address of this, because ss1 is a pointer of type struct. If you remember, I written intx, right? Something like we have written like this, right? intx, okay, then I put one pointer int star ptr, so this is an integer pointer, right? Then we used to write ptr, okay, equal to ampersand x, right? Because ptr is a pointer of type integer, so it can only point to a integer, right? Similarly, s1 is a pointer to struct student, so it can only point to this particular, the variable structure variable itself. That is what we have done. Okay, fine. So I hope it is clear. Okay, now we have understood how we can use a pointer to access the structure. Okay, thank you so much, and do keep watching my video.